In this video, I will try to explain a little bit about my profession, my work, and my studies. So, in 2017, I was 18 years old and I got a job as a metallurgical in a company in the city next to mine. So, I didn't want to work as a metallurgical forever. So, about 2020, I decided to start to study and I enrolled in the nurse college and start to study nursing. Uh, but at the year in the year the pandemic started and I have to break the college and I intend to come back to the college, but in the middle of the year I decided to stop it because I realized that nursing wasn't really what I want to do in my life because I like it, student medicine and all these things, but I didn't really want to work as a nursing, and that didn't just wasn't my cup of tea or something like this. I wasn't feeling like that was for me, so I stopped the college and start to think about new professions to follow. And I had a friend in that company that worked with me, and we talk a lot all day. And he was older. He's older than me. I think he was about 40 years old, and I was like 20 years old. And he started to talk about IT technology because he always liked technology, but he said that he didn't have the opportunity to study it, and he always was talking and telling about how he wanted to start to study technology and that I should try. And I really decided to give it a shot and start to study it. Actually, I start to search for informations about this profession and what they make in that profession, and that interested me. I really thought that I could do that because I always like the logic and to solve problems and not math. I don't like too much math, but solve problems and all this logical part, the thinking. And so I started to study um, this time in other school, other college, and start analysis and develop a system. I think I started in 2022 and the college was 3 years, I think 3 years, and I studied this whole time. And the last year was 2024. I graduated and I finished, and the part that I most liked was the back end. I we have the overall the materials, the subject, and we have to decide what part we like most. And I realized that I like the back end because I really like to solve problems and to code and make the codes instead of just make first on the front end. That is more um, pointing to the design. I really like the codes, and now I am making my specialize. I make some courses from the internet um, using Java. Java is the language that I like the most because Java is a how do you say this in English? It's a language that I know exactly how to explain that. Let me think if I can explain this in a good way. Uh, Java is a large language. It's a great language that involve a lot of things. And if you study Java and get really really getting good at the language, and it's easy to start to study other language. And also Spring Boot, I have some project in my GitHub, and but I started to study English before joining the college. Actually, when I started to study nursing, I wasn't studying English yet, but I think September at that year I started to study English, and I started to study analysis and development system in 2022. So I started to study English a little before, but I just decided to record some videos now. I never had partners, just projects with me, and record some videos and post to upload on YouTube was the way that I found to practice my English and have some register of my progress and my improvement. So I think that's all. I think I tell a lot about my studies and my profession. I still working as a metallurgical, but now I not at the same company. I working in other company, and now I'm looking for my first opportunity, and analyze and develop a system. I not working at this area yet in this area yet, but I still carry on. I still studying and trying to improve. And if I got a job in these areas, I will come here. I will come here and tell everything and try to explain in English because I still student the language and I'm not good yet. I commit a lot of mistakes and misspell some words, and my pronunciation is not very good, but this is the best I can do now. I just try to improve every day, and that's all. I think I tell a lot, and this video just have 7 minutes, and I think I'll finish right now, and that's all. Bye.